So what was the most challenging aspect of doing this movie? Surviving the cold, the fear, Kate?
It was actually surviving the heat, because we shot a couple weeks on a soundstage and it was very hot, but you're still wearing all this extreme weather gear, so you're sweating. And I found that the most challenging, making it look like, you know, everything was very strenuous. You've had these big wind fans blowing, you know, fake snow in your face, and you had to make it look like you're actually going to be, you know, tossed 25 feet behind you at 150 miles an hour. Mm-hmm. So that sort of intensity, and that was a lot of acting, but hopefully we pull it off and make it look like we're actually in those conditions in Antarctica the whole time.
Trying to stay warm was very challenging. Trying to stay upright, you know, because they had so many wind machines blowing a gale on me, and I would always fall over, just flat on the ground. What else? Try not to eat all the fake snow that was thrown at me, because it goes in your nose, your mouth. I ate a lot of it.
This part of Canada is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's like, my breath was taken away when I got there.
Yeah,
You've never seen anything like it. It's as white as far as you can see. The sky's like a crystal. You know, at night the northern lights come out. It's an unbelievable part of Earth, but it's kind of arid and austere, and you can't get a good plate of food up there. It's very difficult to kind of live a lifestyle that I've become accustomed to in Hollywood.
We had a couple good meals in Gimli.
We had I mean, what were those pickerel cheeks we ate every day?
Human flesh.
Human flesh. Was it human flesh?
No.
It is the most isolated landmass on the planet. There is no permanent population. There is no horizon. No shadows. There is only white.
I was so lucky. My first movie I ever did was with Kenneth Branagh, and I think it really spoiled me for thinking, oh my gosh, I love doing movies. This is the nicest thing you can possibly do with your life. And they're not, unfortunately, all like that. You know, he created a almost theatre company feeling, which is so great to have on a film, and it doesn't happen that often, and it was amazing. So that was really lucky for me, the first one. And then shortly after that, I got to work with John Schlesinger, who was one of my favourite people ever, that I ever met. And we stayed friendly after that, and I'd go to his house, and he was just the most irreverent, funny, brilliant man. I loved working with him. And then there was, obviously, Scorsese was like ridiculously exciting and couldn't have been nicer and more amazing to work with and more collaborative with his actors. There was that guy I married that it went really well.
Yeah, he's not too bad.
He's not too bad either. But I loved working with Rod Lurie. I loved working with David Gordon Green. I do feel I've been very lucky, actually. I'm sure I've missed out some other people that I shouldn't have, but those are the ones that springs first to mind.